Assalamu alaikum and hello viewers. Ahsan Razak here with the first short video to answer questions related to supply chain. One question that I repeatedly get from students is how to calculate cost savings. This is a very interesting question as cost savings is a major key performance indicator which we call KPIs for procurement professionals, and their performance is based on this KPI. There are several ways to calculate cost savings. I will first introduce some of these ways and then talk about which one to use. Many companies go through a budgeting process and hence a budget value is determined for purchased materials and services. One way to determine the savings is to compare the actual price paid versus the budget for each purchase instant and then over the course of the whole year as weighted average. A slight variation to the above is to compare the price paid with the actual weighted average price of last year, which is another way of calculating cost savings. One issue with comparing last year's actual weighted average price is that it does not consider the inflation. Therefore, another way to calculate cost savings is to adjust the last year's actuals with inflation and then compare them with actual prices for the current year. Using general inflation may not work accurately for some materials. For example, if you are buying plastic films, the major component is the plastic resin used in the manufacture. Hence, another way to determine cost savings is to adjust the last year's price with the new year's resin prices. Now let's address what to use when. As you can see, there are several ways to determine cost savings. Firstly, cost savings KPIs does not apply to all materials and services. It only applies to low risk items as per strategic supply positioning. You can learn more about that through my smart purchasing training skills. Secondly, not all materials and savings need to be subjected to the same method of cost savings calculation. General inflation can be applied to low value purchases but not to the high value ones. To learn more, please attend one of my smart purchasing skills training courses or get access to my online learning management system. See you with the next question next time.